Good morning, everybody, and I hope that you are enjoying the snow. Will Nunley here, along with my colleague Drew Richards, and we are giving you the view from not only our backyard here in southern Middle Tennessee and Perry County, but across the area as we are enjoying this first really big winter snow of the season. And we've gotten lots of questions about how those back roads and really all the roads are doing. Well, here's your answer because I'm standing in front of one right now and it's covered up. But we don't have a whole lot of real problems associated with this storm. A lot of folks are staying home. We're going to give you a tour of some of our live cameras. We have a great, expansive live camera network covering multiple counties. We're going to show you some of those here in just a second, including this one here from Perry County. But first, I want to bring in our storm specialist, Drew Richards, who has been tracking all of this for us. And Drew, when we look at the estimates that we've been talking, I feel like we've been talking about this storm for 10 days now, which is amazing that we can do that. But now that it's materializing, now that it's here, now that we're only a few hours into this storm system really could overperform even some of those early estimates.
Yeah, exactly, Will. Happy to see, even though our models are better than they were decades ago when we're able to forecast these storms, days in advance. I won't lie, when you wake up and you actually see the snowfall, it's like, oh, thank goodness we
It
got it
worked.
right on this one because we have been burned, as you know, many times in the past. But
Yeah.
yes, overperforming is very possible. We've already had totals back to our southwest and parts of Arkansas, northern Mississippi that have been higher than they forecasted for the entire event, and it's still snowing there. So, when we're talking about Tennessee, yeah, I think easily we're going to see widespread 5-6 inch totals, and some of us may see upwards of 8 to 10 inches of snow once we're all said and done.
Well, let's talk about where we are in this storm and where we're heading with all this. And we're just obviously in the first starting hours for a lot of Tennessee. This snowfall is going to continue throughout the day. So if you did have some friends that are maybe essential workers and they've had to go into work early this morning, they're going to have a much different scene trying to get home because this snowfall is slow and steady and continuing throughout the day. And Drew, we can have some of those impressive totals, especially as we start to get towards Cookville.
That's right, Will. The Cookville, the Cumberland Plateau area, even the Lebanon area, right there east of Nashville for you guys up there. A lot of snow to come. So you guys in chat, I am monitoring the chat. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put those in chat and we will make sure we answer all of those before we end this live update here in a few minutes. But again, there's your live radar. You can see how just the snow continues to pour in from North Mississippi, North Alabama, and Arkansas. As I zoom out, the back edge of this is all the way back in eastern Oklahoma. So all those blue boxes you see on screen, that is snow reports from North Georgia all the way through the Memphis metro area, now here in Middle Tennessee as well. And then look at all the snow left to come. It's not as heavy back in Oklahoma, but we've still got hours and hours and hours of snowfall ahead of us, Will. So a lot of snow still left to come.
We're getting reports from across Tennessee this morning. I appreciate everybody who is sending us photos and videos. We love to see them. Helps us to tell the story. We have some reports coming up throughout the day because we have team coverage just like we've always been here for you. We're going to continue to be here on our network of local radio stations and digital outlets like Tennessee River Valley News. We also welcome all of you watching on WOPC, WNKX, WANT in Lebanon, and across our state as you get settled in for our first winter storm. And this is encompassing all of Tennessee today. As you're well aware, Tennessee under a state of emergency to deal with this. All of our Tennessee counties under a winter storm warning at this point. And here it is. It's all taking place around us. I want to give you a tour of some of our network of area cameras really here in our own backyard and across the state. I want to start you out with one of my favorite new shots here. This is an exclusive new camera to us. And this is in Centerville in Hickman County, looking over the beautiful rolling hills of Hickman County. And you can see the snow just coming down. That camera about 150 feet in the air. And it is a beautiful view. So we look forward to not only bringing you that view now, but during sunshiny days as well. We take you now to Wayne County. This is Clifton. And in the back behind those homes there is the Tennessee River. But another snowy scene, beautiful snow still coming down there on our live Clifton cam as well. And here's the skyline of downtown Linden. You can see the historic courthouse and a empty Main Street. We've seen them treating the roads, but all those little downtown businesses closed up shop for today. And this is the scene that's being repeated with a lot of communities. And there's a good shot of the roadway. So that's 412. That's a pretty major highway through one of our communities here and right here in Linden. And so It is passable, but it could be slick at times. So just use caution. You can see one truck bravely heading out there in the slush right now. So sometimes people have places to go, even on a snowy day like this, Drew. And we love to see this scene that's taking place around us. And we're gonna maybe start to see some clearing by the time Sunday rolls around, if we could get that sunshine in place.
That's right, Will. Robin, we'll get to your question right after I answer Will's question as well. Sunshine, I think, returns Sunday. You're all right. So tomorrow's going to be cloudy and cold. The roadways will be treated and scraped, obviously, once we get the snowfall to stop. As you just saw on that Highway 412 camera there in downtown Linden, the roadways crews, they're doing a great job keeping up with the snowfall this morning. But yes, I think the sunshine returns as we get into the day on Sunday, and that will really help melt off more of the snow, whatever don't get scraped off some of these back roads. They just really don't have the manpower or the resources to treat the back roads and the county roads. So yeah, Will, I think as we get into Sunday, sunshine returns, the 40s will return as well, and we will really see a lot better situation with some of the roadways.
We're working to bring you team coverage throughout this broadcast as well, and stay with us because we have multiple streams today. Let's welcome in one of our friends here, Jesse. Jesse Joseph is joining us from the Carroll County News Leader. Jesse, can you hear us okay?
Yes, sir. I can hear you just fine. How y'all doing?
Hey, look, we're doing great. I know that you have been enjoying this just as much as all of us have throughout the night. You've been tracking things from the Carroll County side of things. Give us the story. Tell us how things are looking from your square, and how your town is dealing with things there in Carroll County.
Well, so far, I'm going to just turn this here. It's not terrible as far as the road around the court square, but I just drove here from Brewston, and Highway 70 is pretty slick in some spots. Um, the side roads are all pretty bad. I would suggest if you don't have to get out in this, don't. But let's see. Of course, all the schools in the state are closed. Um, all the government agencies are closed. Most of the businesses in town are closed. Yeah, it's
It's a beautiful
just
scene,
a
and I
snow
know
day
that
for
you're helping
everybody.
to that you're helping to do the news coverage there for that area. About you personally, how are you going to spend the day? I know that you've had to rest after watching things move in overnight. Are you going to try to get out on a sled? Are you going to try to get out anymore? Or are you going to try to find a warm spot and just enjoy the view?
Oh, I'm going to spend all day out here. I love the snow, and I'm going to try and sled a little bit in Brewston. Uh, sorry, I picked a bad spot as far as sound, but
Oh,
I
it's
thought it'd
okay.
be
We can
cool
hear
to
you.
do.
Go.
But um, a little bit later, I'll be in Brewston, and hopefully there's going to be some sledding going on, and I'll take part in that. And hopefully, I'll join you from there a little bit later.
We would love to see it. We would love to see it. Thank you, Jesse, so much for your time this morning. Stay bundled up, and we love
Yes,
your
sir.
enthusiasm and the great coverage you give there with your local paper. And join us again soon. And we'll look forward to the reports there out of Carroll County and the Carroll County News Leader.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody. Jesse Joseph there joining us this morning. Part of our team coverage as we continue bringing you the sights and the sounds and the experience of this first great winter storm. But we also have some issues to contend with, especially if you're trying to do air travel today. We've been monitoring the Flight Aware Misery map, and it is showing some delays here in the Tennessee area, with the heaviest delays being in places like Dallas. And what that means, though, is a trickle down effect. If you're trying to do air travel today, it can be very difficult for you at times. So please continue to check with your provider. We're also monitoring conditions with the Tennessee Valley Authority. And Drew, they say that this is not the type of situation where they expect widespread power outages. These trees aren't really weighed down with any type of ice or really heavy snow. Um, this is a manageable situation. So the mood is, if you have to get out, be careful. But really, this is a stay at home, enjoy a long weekend ending into a snow day, because it is a beautiful sight all the way around. Oh, I'm having problems hearing you there, Drew. Might want to pop that mic one more time for
There
us
we go.
there.
Thank you. Thank you for that,
There we
Will.
go. There we go.
That leads right to Robin's question about leaving for Mobile, Alabama for a cruise coming up. So she's asking,
Oh,
is it
can
going to
we
be
go?
better? I know, right? Let's get out of this cold weather and get down to the beach weather. It's still going to be cold down there, Robin. Asking if it's going to be better to leave today or wait to tomorrow. Robin, I think it's going to be better if you're able to wait to tomorrow, because again, the snow's going to be gone tomorrow. So whatever is on the ground will be there, and the road crews will be able to get out and get some of these major highways like the interstates cleared off very well by tomorrow. With the snow still falling today, they'll clear it off, but then it's just going to get snow covered right again behind them. So I definitely think tomorrow is going to be your best bet with that. Phil, thank you for that report. Watching from near the Mousetail State Park area on Highway 38. Pretty good snow
Okay.
reports there, he says. 3 inches in Hohenwald. Jason, thank you for that report as well. And then, yeah, Robin says they're going to drive to Columbia and then down 65 to Mobile on that. So, Robin, again, yeah, I think definitely you'll be better with that tomorrow. And then, Kathy, you say leaving from New Jersey to come to Tennessee on Interstate 40 Saturday. Woo. You'll be in Nashville about 9:30 Saturday morning. How will the roads be on 40 and 65? So, Will, I know you've got a lot of experience up there in the Nashville area. I'll let you take that one specifically tomorrow morning around 9:30.
Well, the good news is you're sticking to interstates. And what the problem has been is we've been watching conditions develop from some of our correspondents overnight, especially in the Arkansas, was the Arkansas side of things is when we had this rapid snowfall, that a lot of cars just got caught up in it. But that's not what you're going to experience likely when you're coming down Saturday, because now TDOT has had a full day to really tackle these conditions. And as Drew's been detailing in our forecast, a lot of our snowfall is going to stop by that time. So now it's just a matter of managing those roads and waiting for maybe some sunshine to hit as well. So you certainly want to take it slow, but you have some good driving conditions likely improving by Saturday and definitely into Sunday. We have so many of these great camera views to show you, and I just love them. These are real-time snowy scenes. We also invite you to share your photos and videos with us here at Severeview. This is always on our live local Roku channel that we cover all the points hyperlocal in Tennessee. So if you have a Roku TV, just type in the word Severeview, all one word, and you'll be able to find us there. Look at all those snow reports. See all those little blue blocks, everybody, those little squares? Those are all snow reports coming in from the public, from emergency managers, from storm spotters, letting everybody know how those snow totals are stacking up. And they continue to, because we have snow. It's been a snowy night already in Memphis, and snowfall continues there right now, as we have it here across so much of our state as we enjoy this first winter day. And Drew, as we start to wrap things up, can we go to Centerville one more time and show this great view across the Hickman County valleys as the snow falls there? I just love that scene, folks. And let us know how you're spending your day. We want to see the snowmen in the front yard. We want to see the fireside pictures and the big potato soup on the stove, however it is that you're able to stay warm and enjoy this today. We're going to be checking in. We have a whole team lined up. From Tennessee River Valley News, from our own Jay Henson here at WOPC, to reports from Hickman County and emergency managers, Carroll County, as you just saw, and all points in between. We're going to continue to cover this event throughout today and tomorrow, keeping you informed, keeping you safe, and having some fun along the way, folks. That's what this is all about. Drew, thank you so much for your time and expertise, as always. And folks, we're going to be checking back in with you soon. Stay with us here on Severeview and your local radio stations, and we'll keep you updated.